Hello and welcome to our Transition into Algebra course. I'm going to give you a little tour of what to expect and those best practices to be successful. On our home page, we have the 4 units that we will dive into. At the end of each lesson within a unit, you'll have a little concept check where you have 2 attempts. Then at the end of each unit, after you've gone through all the lessons, there will be a unit test where you have 1 attempt. When you have completed all 4 units, you will come in face-to-face to take your final exam. So let's get started. Let me share what these units or modules look like. Here we have our Unit 1 on exponents. In each lesson is an overview page, a lesson, the key to the handout, and your concept check. You can see that is the pattern through each of the lessons. Unit 1 has 9 lessons altogether. It is our longest unit. So we're going to start in order and we're going to look at the overview page and it's going to tell you what to expect. Within this, you will always print the handout. If you do not have a printer, simply use notebook paper. You're going to watch the lesson and fill in the closed notes and do the practice problems. Please pause the video as much as you need. Once you have finished your handout, you're going to take a picture of it and you're going to submit it. Once you submit your handout, the answer key will appear and you need to make sure you go through and check out the key and make any adjustments that are needed. Once you have finished with the actual lesson, you will take the concept check. Again, you will have 2 attempts. So here's an example of the lesson. Each lesson has the handout that you will print. Then, as you watch the video, you will fill in the blanks and then finish out the practice problems. Once you have finished, this is where you will take a picture of your work and upload it here. Then we have the answer key, and you will go through and you will compare your answers to the key, making any adjustments. Once you finish this process, you will be taken to the concept check. So this is just a little quiz where again, you have 2 attempts. So once you finish the concept check, and if you've had to take 2 attempts, then you'll be taken to the next lesson. Now, at any point, it doesn't take you to the next step. Over here on the left in our menu, you can simply either go back to the home page or just click on modules. So our units and modules are the same thing. So if I click modules, I can go back and it brings me to my unit 1. Now I can proceed and go to my next lesson, 1-2. You'll keep going through this process, and then once you finish with all the lessons, there will be the test. The instructions for the test are given, so make sure you read it carefully. You will be asked to upload your scratch work, and for Unit 1, you cannot use a calculator. So you will download the scratch work, and this is where you will show all your work, very nice, neat, and organized. And to get started on the test, you will be completing the testing agreement. So once you complete this testing agreement, you need to make sure that you see the response at the end because this is where you will get your password for the test. It will look like this. So once I submit that Google form, it will say the password for this test is, and this is just a practice testing agreement, and so my password for this example is good luck. It's not really the password for Unit 1 or for any of the units. Now that I have printed my scratch work, I can proceed with a test. Each of the tests are 2 hours. You can use your notes, but you cannot use any other person or a search engine. So Unit 1, like I said, you cannot use a calculator, but you can use a calculator for Units 2, 3, and 4. Good luck, and I know you're going to be super successful as long as you go through each module, taking very good notes, making sure that you go back to see if you have any mistakes, and correcting those mistakes.